I think this is a nice looking place. Dave and Corey, that's their names, right? The guys that run the place, Dave and Corey. Am I getting that right? Yes. Okay. Dave and Corey are too modest to call out yes. They were interior design guys before they opened this club. That's not a joke. They told me, and their Wi-Fi password is Dave Corey 2630.
Why would you tell them that?
Well, because if anyone wants to get on the Wi-Fi.
Oh, I see. Okay. Just fragment this audience to pieces. We can all be checking our Facebooks.
And I said, are you guys 26 and 30 years old? Because I know my passwords often have like my ages attached to them. When the thing says you have to have a number, you know, I just stick my age on there. So over the years, I'm like, oh, God damn it, was I 37 or 38 when I started getting into feet? When I went through my latex phase.
How many porn passwords do you think you have?
Impossible, Jeff. An impossible calculation. Fortunately, I lose my credit cards enough that they expire by virtue of, you know, I just get a lot of emails going, we tried to bill your credit card. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, that's what you get for your sneaky ways, capitalizing on people in a moment of weakness. I'm not only a porn addict, I'm also a drunk. So I lost my wallet again. So I jerked off only as much as I needed to. No, Dave and Corey are not 26 and 30, but that's how old they were when they started their first business. I thought that was cool. I don't know. I thought that was it's funny the way that we have public things like Wi-Fi names and license plates and things that you can open a little hobbit door and go into all of a sudden you're finding out things about people. For example, Jeff, I don't have an example. That would have been so cool.
Now, I've known you for a long time. You've gone through a series of fetishes, or maybe.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
It's Rhode Island. It's not going to, where's this going to go?
Is there are you on something new that I don't know about? Have you gone down a new rabbit hole into finding out
good
what?
Question. What have I been into? Tracing my. I wish I could trace the history.
For those of you who listened before, like I was at Dan's apartment like years and years ago, and he had taken all these individual pages out of like titty mags and like Playboys and stuff, and put them in a manila folder, and just like rather than having all the magazines around, he just took out the pages that were potent.
Right, and anybody ever do that? Oh, that's probably like a thing. Oh God, is it Marissa? Is your mom here again? Oh.
Yeah, we brought this girl's mom on stage last night, and we talked about masturbation, and it was touch and go. And oh, I'm good by accident. That was accidental gold.
Anybody over, I would estimate 30, any guy over 30 might know about that process where, like, maybe you'd have to be over 35, like the consolidation phase when you're like, guys, I've never met a guy who didn't have this problem, that you tend to hoard pornography, like you can't throw it away. We get bored with it. You look at a picture of a certain person. See how inclusive I was there, and you could be like, holy shit, this is amazing. This is right up my alley. Okay, great. But it's like any MP3 or anything, like or a piece of chewing gum or anything. It's just like it's just a picture. It's not Aaron McGathy at the end of the day.
Nice save.
It's not someone you can love who brings you steak salads when you're working on your pilot and who serves you tea when you have the sniffles and who cuddles up with you in the morning and who looks like a little baby strawberry cuddled up under your comforter. And
she just gave you the business backstage about sneaking a nacho, though.
Yeah, well, she cares about me. She wants me to live long enough, and I'm 12 years older than her. Sometimes she'll sit me down and go, Dan, you're gonna die. You gotta eat good.
She the specter of death?
She puts her hand on my face and spreads her fingers in a weird way and says, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. She cares about me. But even though the pornography loses its flavor, guys, I'm not going to say back me up on this. I'm just, but if anyone who is the exception to this rule, I would love to talk to you. You can't. I can't throw it away. You can't. And now we've gone into this age where it's on your hard drive instead of like under your bed in a box or something. But back before the internet made all periodical pornography obsolete. It was like there were these magazines, and if you were like me and you were in your 20s and you were like, I'm gonna get another one because everything loses its flavor, but you can't throw the old ones away. So what you're describing is you found my manila folder full of consolidated porn.
Yeah, the greatest hits.
It's like I gotta, just out of sheer bulk, I gotta clear the decks here, but I'm gonna take the pages out that are most important, and I'll put them all in a manila folder that was about this thick. And Jeff was going through them. Oh, I'm sorry, this thick. I held up my hands about 2 inches thick. Jeff found it and was going through it. It was like, what is this? Oh, that's my porn consolidation file. When I moved from such and such to such and such, I consolidated to save U-Haul space. And he's looking through it, and he goes, "Geez, you got a thing for redheads, huh?" And I was like, "I do." And then I looked through it, and they were all redheads. Not an exciting story, but very interesting that I didn't see that.
Then you started going down a road of mannequin legs, nylons on mannequin legs, videos about women under the table popping their shoe off their heel.
Right.
Then you bought the real doll, and we didn't see you for a year. Yeah. Until you fucked her head off or something. What happened? Did the head started to kind of tear at the neck?
That sounds violent. Yeah. Anybody that works like in television special effects will tell you that latex and silicone and stuff that stuff degrades, you know. So, and then you see these ads for buy a fake woman made out of this stuff, and you're like, it's the perfect crime. Like I'll take myself off the market. I'll spare all these poor women. I'll spare myself. Like everyone will win. But then 6 months later, it's like the head's falling off, and it's awful. It's awful. Yeah. It's really grody.
So where are you at now?
Because when do you throw that thing away? If you keep a magazine, when do you throw away your $6,000 rubber woman?
You just roll her up in a rug and throw her off the 101 freeway.
Yeah. Awful. Thank God I had an assistant by that time.
Oh God! You made someone do it for you?
Yeah. Well,
how did she or he dispose of it?
Ask her. I don't know. I went on a road trip. Said that crate better be gone when I get back. It's depressing.
It's like came in a crate. It's like a Stephen King thing. It's sort
that's it. I mean, think of the alternatives. Is it supposed to come in a spider web? Is it supposed to come in a cocoon, like a gremlin?
So where are you at now? What's floating your boat now?
I don't know.
You don't know that you can tell us, or you don't know what it is?
Well, I'm in a relationship now, so it's number one. It's like it's not so much about exploration when you get the chance or have the urge. It's more of a shotgun thing. Like you're just like, all right, I'll tell you whatever. But also because I'm in a relationship, it's really not the time to get that specific, like conjuring up. Like, I don't know. It feels like the past is more. You're more allowed to be honest about the past. But like, I don't know if I.
Let's talk about yesterday.
Green-haired, middle-aged women I was into. I thought you meant like.